I was at the Super Bowl with Kevin Connolly, by the way, watching the Giants beat the Patriots in in Arizona, whatever year that was, when the Patriots were undefeated. So 08, 9, whatever it was. Can't believe I can't even remember years anymore. But about 2 weeks later, my cell phone rings and it's Eli Manning, who wants to do the show and loves the show. And just like LeBron James wants to do the show, Eli Manning wants to do the show, you're doing the show. I write a script for Eli Manning. I get a call like while I'm doing it that I should write Peyton in also. So I write Peyton and Eli. Then now 4 months, 5 months, whatever later. And so I call Eli. I have his number. I still don't even know how he got my number. He doesn't call me back. And I now have this script and I'm like, okay. I call him again. Hey, Eli, now we're getting ready to shoot. Got the script done. Want to hear your thoughts? Nothing. I have Jerry, who played Turtle, call him. Nothing. So now we get to like 5 weeks before filming, and I'm in a bad spot. I mean, we're in the middle of a season, and while I hate to even keep bringing up, but I have such animosity towards this guy to this day. I really do. So it's like, and he ruined my Giants. I couldn't root for the Giants anymore after this. But so he's not calling me back, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, how am I going to even replace them? I got Peyton and Eli Manning. Like, it is not so simple to change a whole script around. And what do you do? And this and that. And then I'm thinking, like, what other brothers? Because I've written all these jokes where, and he hasn't read it. So it's not like Eli read it, didn't think it was funny, which would be totally his right. If he read it and said, I don't want to do it, I don't like it, great. But I had Eli was kind of like the Johnny Drama. Peyton was kind of like the Vince. And we were making a lot of jokes about that. But I never heard back from the fucking guy. And then I'm in the office and I'm losing my mind because I've got to write the next episode. I'm shooting the last episode. And Mark, who's not in the office often, but he's in the office and everyone's like, Doug's freaking out. And I'm like pacing around my office, throwing shit. I'm like, I'm totally fucked. I don't know what I'm going to do. And Mark just goes, what's the problem? I tell him this story and he goes, all right, what if I call Tom Brady and me and him do it? And I was like, I'll figure out how to make that work, and that's what changed it. But it was kind of like this thing. And then about 4 months later, or like 4 weeks later, Eli's agent called me and was like, they lost to the Vikings the following year. And he said something like, which is another reason why I hate agents and I hate these athletes that hide behind them, but said something like, he wants to focus on football. I'm sure you understand. And I said, let me tell you something. I work just as fucking hard as that guy. I get paid a lot less money than him. And I didn't call him. I didn't go, who I want on this show is Eli fucking Manning. So the fact that he didn't call me back and did that, I will never forgive it. It's just like, it's such a fucking clown show to act like that. And that was it. But we got Mark and Tom, which obviously it was better than it would have been anyway. And like Entourage on the camera, it always worked out. But for me, it affected my love of the Giants for years. I was like, I can't root for this guy. I mean, it just, never an apology, never like sorry, nothing. So anyway, that's my Eli story.